Good morning, kabagis, to all Tolino warriors out there, good morning. I am doing this brief presentation for Norman Mangusin, aka fake Marcos Mangusin, who is now in jail. I decided to come up with a presentation like this because most of their comments to my previous videos was that it's kinda boring. Ha ha ha. I want to entertain you guys with this video, putting some clips to it, though this will really take some time for me to finish this video, but it's fine. This is for me to really address your concern and at the same time to let you answer all of these questions that you guys don't want to answer in the comment box of my previous videos about your idol fake Marcos Mangusin. My first question is it okay that we just let go of the person who was convicted and proven guilty for human trafficking, large-scale staffa and land grabbing which ended up killing someone and etc., and you will say, we will just forget all of those cases because he is now doing a humanitarian program, feeding the poor, giving them rice and kalabasa during this pandemic or crisis that our country is suffering right now? Second question, is it okay with you that he has many names and used those names for any transactions anytime he wanted to, even if those are not legal and there was no authorization or approval from our legal office or authorities? But if we only have one letter problem in our documents like birth certificate, we will have a very serious problem in getting a passport issuance today. So you will say, we will just forget all of those cases because he is now doing a humanitarian program, feeding the poor, giving them rice and kalabasa during this pandemic or crisis that our country is suffering right now. Third questions, is it okay with you that he can say whatever he wants to say to our government and anytime he can do whatever he wants to do since he is a billionaire and slapping the faces of those rich people out there because for him he is the only one who is doing all these humanitarian thing in our country? And you will say, we will just forget all of those cases because he is now doing a humanitarian program, feeding the poor, giving them rice and kalabasa during this pandemic or crisis that our country is suffering right now. Lastly, is it okay for them to collect money from our countrymen anywhere in the world and telling them that this will be for their humanitarian project due to this crisis that we are facing right now? And here we are seeing that they are just doing a scripted scene of giving out those goods by renting a truck with those goods as a props. And you will say, we will just forget all of those cases because he is now doing a humanitarian program, feeding the poor, giving them rice and kalabasa during this pandemic or crisis that our country is suffering right now. Wake up, minions. You are giving this conman artist a chance to devour all of you. Don't tell me that you are all educated enough to understand things because allowing him to use you and convinced you that he is a hero and a good guy is one of the stupid things that I've witnessed in my whole life. You better recheck yourself because FLM fever is way dangerous than COVID-19. Wearing face mask is really not enough for you not to get affected of this serious illness, FLM fever. You might go to your psychiatrist to check yourself if you are still in your good mind.